But when you take a photograph of a graduation or a special moment, and we're hearing this story all the time at the photography place where we pick up films, where people are crying at the booth, getting their film, thinking that they just did their photographs of their child's graduation. It looks so good on the display on their camera. They come home and they get it printed, and it looks horrible. And the photographers or the lab technicians are saying, I get this every day. People think that that cell phone camera, that little $15 camera and that $200 phone is going to beat a high-quality image. And they always say, my printers are bad, even though these printers have, you know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 printers. It's the $15 camera that's in your cell phone that's bad. This camera is the perfect balance to have in your pocket. It is. Get every shot every time. And I want to show you one more thing, if I don't mind.
We're going to do that. One thing I have to make clear, though, because I don't want anybody to be disappointed. We are rescinding this price after this show, and I want to be really clear about that. And, you know, the thing is, you know, legally here at HSN, we are measured by a very strict standard. We're proud of that because we never want you to be disappointed. We always want to represent what we say. This is PENTAX quality. It is a $1,000 camera, and legally approved. We can say this has a more powerful zoom than even the $1,000, you know, PENTAX SLR. They invented the SLR. So if you don't believe me, just believe the science behind this, and you know very well one picture pays for it. But one picture could be worth 1,000 sorrows, and you know what it's like. We've all had those pictures. Just like Jim was talking about, you take a snapshot on your cell phone and you think, oh, it looks cute, it looks fine. You blow it up, you send it to somebody, and that moment is gone. And you see that it's pixelated, and you see that the color doesn't look right. For Moms of America, I will say, if you're buying that $1,000 SLR, I bought one here at HSN. It's a beautiful camera, but it takes a lot of work. In fact, I'll be paying it off probably till Christmas. This is actually less than the flex pay I had on my $1,000 camera, and that really is the truth here at HSN. Last 500 of the white, I believe, but take one picture, and if one picture, compare it to your $1,000 camera. I do mean that. And if you aren't blown away, if you don't think that it represents the same level of quality, the same level of zoom, absolutely send it back, no questions asked. But you can only qualify for that price now. One other thing that I'll mention about children, the children mode on this, moms who are blogging about this children mode.
You know, they invented the point and shoot also as well. They invented the SLR, and PENTAX invented the point and shoot. And here's a case in point. There's a child mode, and the modes, the scene modes are so simple. But what's great about this, children are always moving. It's hard to capture them and you know, being still. And you want them to keep moving. You want to be a child, right? What's great about this technology, when you put it in the child mode, what it does is it perfectly aligns and fires a shot. And it gets the skin tone. You notice the skin tones are better. See, children have different skin tones.
Is that how old Jamie's little girl is?
Yeah, that's Cadence right there. Isn't that amazing? She's about 10 months old.
And yet I haven't aged a day.
There you go. That's how it works. So this is what's great about this camera. It's catching the moment.
When she was pregnant.
Now, I want to show you one more shot. You want to see through my camera real quick here. And what you're going to see here in a second.
And you know what, Jim? Do we have that confetti one more time? I think that's interesting because
I actually have a better one to show you.
Perfect. Because you know, the problem is most digital, well, actually, not only most digital, most point-and-shoot cameras will not do this. Most point-and-shoot camera, well, in fact, do you know the only other demonstration I've seen somebody do with this is the $1,000 camera that I own from HSN. That's the only time I've ever seen anyone do that demonstration. High-definition video, and like Jim said earlier, they invented the point-and-shoot. They invented the digital SLR.
It's amazing, isn't
it? It is the best of all worlds. Before this sells out, I know you see the clock on your screen. Stephen, we're looking at the last 500 of the white. Am I close? So the last 500 of the white, I'm dying to try this camera. I love this. The image quality it produces is just phenomenal. It's capturing shots, everything. You can see every motion. You can see the muscles flecking. And look at this. I forgot to talk about this, and we talked about it shortly. It does high-definition video. Yes,
so now when you travel, you go on vacation, you're capturing audio, you're capturing video as you're on the run. That's what's great about this camera. It does everything you want. Low light sensitivity. Try to get a camera or try to get a smartphone to do low light shots, and you just can't do it.
But I know Louise in Ohio is getting hers before this price is no longer valid. Hi, Louise. Welcome to HSN. It's Jim and Shannon.
Hi. I just wanted to tell you, I have a PENTAX. I took the train Amtrak across to California through the mountains. I took such beautiful pictures with my previous PENTAX that I want to frame them, you know.
Yes.
And this weekend I went to camping in West Virginia. I just got home today, and I took pictures with it. But I seen this upgrade. I can't wait.
I bet. I mean, Louise,
I just love this. I get so many compliments on my pictures. It's just wonderful. And I'm a rookie. I'm not, like, good at this, you know. It's just...
Exactly. See, and Louise, I mean, I know we all zone out if it's hard. And isn't it great to think, you know, the features that are in this camera are now in your upgraded point and shoot. It's really the best of all worlds, isn't it?
I love it. I can't wait.
Oh, good. Well, see, Louise, it's going to make you want to plan another trip. I mean, you know, with the pictures that you're going to take.
Yeah, no problem. I do a lot of little traveling, and I'm in the American Legion Auxiliary, so we take a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Oh, wow. Well, Louise, this is a great camera for you then, because I know sometimes my grandma was a Legion Auxiliary member, and a lot of those pictures are in low light, you know, not great lighting.
You can't control the lighting.
Right, and this is better, so it illuminates, it'll look like it's a well-lit room, even if it isn't so much.
Yeah,
well,
we do a lot of historical albums and things like that.
Perfect. Oh, Louise, this is the perfect camera. Well, I'm so glad you got it. I'm excited for you.
I'm excited.
Well, you have a great night. Happy picture taking, and safe travels wherever you end up, okay?
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Louise.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. You know what? Again, Louise has a PENTAX. Yep. She said, too, people are always asking her, what camera, what camera, what camera? Like Jim said, if you had pictures developed and you're like, oh, it was their printer, you had the wrong camera. If you aren't getting compliments on your pictures, or if they're hard to use, features that you find in the $1,000 PENTAX are in your point and shoot. You got a high definition photo. It's like, where'd you go, Jim?
This is a 30 by 40 shot here. Isn't it amazing?
Lord.
And what's great about this camera is capturing all the detail. Look at the detail on this. You never miss a thing, no matter the lighting. We didn't talk about the dynamic range. We didn't talk about a lot of things on this camera. I'm going to remove this so you can see me here. But what's great about this camera is great for everybody. And it's got the easy mode. I love that. It does everything perfectly.
What's better than that? Okay, so this or this?
Which one do you want? Carry around.
$1,000, $37 on your credit card. $1,000, $300, or $37 on your credit card. Last $300 of the white, and then the balance of what is remaining in the black. $100 worth of software, but remember, price is no longer good after midnight, so it's only for this show. Jim, good to see you.
Always seeing you. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
All right, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thanks.
Thank you, my friend.
But when you take a photograph of a graduation or a special moment, and we're hearing this story all the time at the photography place where we pick up films, where people are crying at the booth, getting their film, thinking that they just did their photographs of their child's graduation. It looks so good on the display on the camera. They come home and they get it printed, and it looks horrible. And the photographers or the lab technicians are saying, I get this every day. People think that cell phone camera, that little $15 camera and that $200 phone is going to beat a high-quality image. And they always say, my printers are bad, even though these printers have, you know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 printers. It's the $15 camera that's in your cell phone that's bad. This camera is the perfect